Okay, can you guys hear me now? Okay, perfect. Sorry. Morning again, welcome back. Looks like I had my mic muted. Okay, EuroCAD. So you guys took EuroCAD at what level? This one. Which looks like it's about to be a breakout, fake out. I don't see much wrong with this, except that it was coming also from another support. Yeah, looks like the only problem was this support here. So it was coming from another support, and that could be one of the reasons why price did a fake out here. Also, let's take a look at the 4 hour. If you switch on the 4 hour, you can see also this support here. So price was coming from another support. You see this breakout, this retest. So this is the same zone. Rejections. When price closed above, did a retest, went all the way up, closed below, did a lot of rejections, came down. This candle here did a break and retest too, and these two candles also rejected the same zone. So that could have been one or the only reason, I think, from what I see. Why did this fail? On the 1 hour, it did look pretty good also, but yeah, the only problem is that it was in between zones. That's all from what I see here. Anything else? I don't see anything else. Just like Euro USD is coming from another zone here. We had a support created here, plenty of rejection, but also we have another one here. So we're in between two zones, which means we don't have any trade here right now. Let's go to Euro JPY. Look at Euro JPY. All the way up. No, but all the way down. What a move to the downside. This was crazy. This was crazy. It smashed a lot of zones during this drop. Looks like this was another one, another break and retest that happened, which did respect first, then did a breakout, a retest, and continuation, even though the breakout was not that strong. Yeah, let's see. We're gonna try to find a good setup now. EA is doing a pullback here, which for some can be a retest of this zone, but also it's coming from another zone, so we shouldn't let this happen, just like with EuroCAD. So there's no trade yet here. We are in between two zones. We are in between two zones on Euro AUD. See the 4 hour, it's a clear big rejection. But we did break this zone here, which was pretty good. USD CAD. Look at the rejection on USD CAD. Yeah, I'm gonna look for buys on USD CAD. Gonna look for buys at this zone here. Gonna look for buys. If it closes above, then we can go and fill this range to the upside after we close above. Would you have taken Aussie dollar breakout? Aussie dollar. So let's go. 1 hour. So this was our resistance to break above. Would you have taken this? This is only 3 pips breakout. I don't know, to be honest, if I would take this. It's only 3 pips breakout. The thing is, these wicks on the left here, they are pretty big, and you know they came all the way up and closed above around here. So that just could be one of the reasons if price is going to decide to make a fake out here. Well, let's switch to the 4 hour. Yeah, see, the 4 hour is a little big, too big maybe, the zone. See where these 4 hour candles are closing and where these 4 hour candles are closing. So this is one of the setups where we have two zones in between and price rejecting both of them, and we need to break both of them in order to take a trade here. So we need to close all the way above that and a retest to continue up. That can be one of the reasons here. Yeah, that can be one of the reasons. And also we can wait for a 4 hour close, which would be way better and more safe, or safer. So yeah, this is the reason here why the 1 hour didn't clearly break above that, and we need much better breakout above this whole zone here. On the 1 hour there was no clear break and retest. It was around 3 pips, but also 4 hour has a bigger zone which can cause problems there. GBP US dollar right now, not too much going on. Let's see, NZD US dollar. NZD US dollar. Looks like at the end it came for a retest. Yeah, it did break the level and it did the retest and it did continue up. You know, I was up like 3 hours ago, and I just took a look at the charts, and I saw this minor zone here, and when I saw the price coming from support, I said, okay, if this candle closes above, I'm gonna take the retest on this, and it's gonna continue until the range, right? But that's what it did. Actually, it just didn't come enough. This candle was not enough to come for a retest here, and it didn't come, so I ended up without taking a trade. And now when I see that price came there, see how it's rejecting, because somehow it created a small support or a small resistance minor zone. If you guys remember before, one of the ways to enter a break and retest is when you miss the retest, let's say this retest here. Usually what price does is creates a minor zone, right? In this case it created a minor zone. Then after price rejects this support, which can be a retest, let's say, uh, it breaks this minor zone and gives you a small chance to enter here by making a retest. But in this case the retest was too small, it didn't come enough, and you can see how price went all the way up and filled the range. Now I think we should not take any trades right now, just because it has created also another resistance here and it did fill the range. It got rejected, so maybe what we can do here is wait for this zone to break, a retest and continuation. So yeah, we'll see. For now there's no trade here. GJ is pushing down. Yeah, GJ was good also yesterday, but I didn't want to get involved on it just because we had daily support. Shimmy, we can consider EA a retest because it's coming from another zone. We just talked about it before. Okay, so we have support coming on GJ on the daily. Wicks are pretty big, if I can say. So we're gonna see. I think this is the level that we should look for a breakout, even though it's pretty messy, but you know, unless it gives us a clean breakout, I'm not gonna look for an entry here. CAD JPY looks like nothing happening right now. EURNZD is coming from support here, rejecting. GBP CAD is pushing up. Okay, we will see if we manage to break this. This is a very serious level on GBP CAD, and if it does close above, that this can be an epic trade. This can be an epic trade, but we're gonna wait and see what happens. AUD JPY back in this consolidation box. There's no breakout yet, looks like it. Still rejecting, and looks like it did reject also this minor or this middle zone. Like we've said before, every consolidation box creates a middle zone in between, and here it did this one. But we're gonna wait and see what happens because we are still stuck here. AUD CAD is finally a breakout, and I hope we get a retest here without going to the next zone. Even though it looks like we have a zone around here. Let's switch on the 1 hour. Yeah, we have another support here, which seems like we broke both of these resistance, this resistance and this one, on the way. So we have a clean break above, like we talked about, but at the end the price didn't make a retest. Didn't make a retest. So what should we do? 4 hour is a breakout too. If AUD CAD comes for a retest, looks like it's gonna be a rejection from resistance. But when this comes, I don't see how it's gonna be a fake out with all these rejections. There's a 23 pip. There's a 23 pips range in between these two zones, so we will see when it comes, how it comes, what we're gonna consider. We'll see everything. Gold is stuck in this consolidation. Maybe if we can say we have a pretty strong resistance here, and I think if we manage to close above, it can give us a good chance. But big rejections still from this level. We'll see if it breaks above this. We can see a quick move to the next level here, which is around 40 pips. So we'll see. When we take a retest, should we only take if it retests immediately, or after if it retests 2 hours later? If it retests 2 hours later, it doesn't matter as long as it doesn't come from another zone. If there is free traffic on the left, and price did break and didn't retest yet, it took 1 or 2 hours, you can still take it. Why not? There's no reason why not to take it. Wow, GA is doing a break and retest. GA is doing a break and retest. But it already moved a lot before that, so that can be a problem. It moved 30 pips to the downside, then came for retest. You can see how deep the retest was. This is why I don't like to trade GBP/AUD, because it makes these deep retests, and you can't afford it to trade it with a 20 pip stop loss. Okay, so what do we have right now? What we have is USD CAD and yeah, USD CAD is the setup that's coming right now. I think there's no other setup.
What do you think about GJ to the downside? 135, 880 said. Good morning, by the way.
Morning. GJ.
Yeah.
I think GJ is very messy right now, but it looks like the next target is around 135.600, which is the next level here on the 4 hour, and also it's on the daily. So taking a trade to that zone, I don't know. We have a small support around here.
Yeah,
See
exactly.
if it matches with the 1 hour. Yeah, it does. It does match with the 1 hour. We have some rejections here. I mean, I don't know. The only thing is that there's a level there, but look, we have so many rejections also in this area here. So it's just not a clean break and retest like we want. So I'd rather stick to USD CAD here, because if we do break this, we have a clean range to the next zone here. So from a zone to another zone will be pretty easy, and much more better, I think. There's too many zones in GJ right now. I'm gonna stick to USD CAD, and hopefully close like this we can enter on the retest. Let's see, around 10 pips stop loss. I think there's no need for more. 7 minutes left and we get a retest. Fabio, if you can send a chart of your GBP, I'll take a look. But I don't have it on my list because I don't trade it. EJ was the trade yesterday on the copy trade account, but it was only some small pips because we didn't have a very good uh, setup, if you can say. It was a good setup, but had too many zones in between. And yeah, let's see if today gonna get another good setup. USD CAD, hopefully. See what news are gonna look like. Your JPY looks like it came from another zone when you took it. Yes, it did. But we took EJ because it was a 4 hour, 1 hour break and retest. Also, uh, what I said on the group is that we're gonna use a lower risk, half risk here, just because it was coming from another zone. But we took the risk because it was a big range in between these two zones, and it made a lot of sense to have more continuation to the downside. That's all. So we took half risk there. Have you realized that lately the pairs make fake outs at this time? I don't know. Sometimes they do, sometimes they do not make fake outs. So it's not about time, I think. Let's see, USD CAD is about to break. 5 minutes left. Gonna have a clean break above. You can see how price rejected every time price came here again today. Now finally we are breaking above. The only thing is that I hope we get a retest. Hope we get a retest and this doesn't go straight to the next zone. Let's see. Ermon, yeah, too many zones on the USD CAD, but I think this is the best we have right now. From all the pairs that have too many zones, this is the safest, if we can say. I think this is just one of the candles that I think this notch should be, counted, if we can say, because you can see how a small fake out happened here. Look at these rejections and look at this. We had all these rejections, then we closed below, we did a retest and went all the way down, then came again, all of these candles rejecting. This tried to close above, it did close, then came all the way back in the range, so that seems like a fake out to me. Then it did a retest of a fake out, then look at the move to the downside. So same thing happened here before. I think we are pretty good here. We'll see what happens. Plenty of rejection lately. Hopefully we get a retest here and some continuation. We have a good range to fill here and it looks pretty easy to do it. Pretty easy. All we need is a retest.
Yeah, I'll try to get out of EuroCAD on the retest of the breakout, or like on the retest. Then I'm gonna enter
EuroCAD.
USD-CAD. Yeah.
Yeah, you can either take a small loss or wait for that retest if it happens. We'll see. Okay, we do have a close. EuroCAD is coming. Try to take a small loss or uh, wait for a deeper pullback maybe. Okay, let's see. We have a breakout on USD CAD. Waiting for a retest now. Let's go USD CAD. Give us a retest and we're all done. I'm gonna enter on the wicks in 2-3 pip range because we don't want to miss this with just because it didn't came right to where we want to. This is all the zone from the wicks where candles are closed, so that's where we can enter in 2-3 pip range. Head and shoulder pattern. Well, if you wanna see that, you can say, yeah, it's a head and shoulder pattern, inverted. But you know, I don't really. It doesn't matter to me. It is a breakout, so that's what matters to me. And to me it matters to have a retest, which I hope it does. Hope it does, and it doesn't leave us without a retest, because this is a very good chance here. Come on, USD CAD. Do not disappoint us. We have a 25 pip range almost, so it's pretty good for us. No, I didn't take GJ retest yesterday. What else we have? Euro US dollar is at support. If it breaks this, might give us a chance also later on the next hour. Euro UT, nothing there. USD JPY did break, no retest. USD CAD is not giving a retest, not again. Not again, USD CAD. CAD JPY yesterday, USD CAD today, no retest. AUD US dollar. Aussie dollar is back in the range. GBP US dollar. What a strong close. Looks like we're gonna have some more continuation to the downside. NZD US dollar. What about NZD US dollar? It's gonna be at support. So I think it's nothing happening right now on NZD US dollar. Nothing yet. Can you explain the concept of not taking a break because it came from another zone? Well, there's nothing much on it, just when it comes from another zone, chances of being a fake out are much higher because it can be counted as a rejection and not a retest. Bait 2, you have the chance to close your CAD.
Yeah, I closed most of it and I leave it little run, so I lost almost nothing if it hits stop loss.
Good. Good, good. AUD CAD was hoping to get a retest. I think whenever it comes, it's gonna reject at least 10 pips. Like it's gonna give us at least 10 pips, but who knows? USD CAD's not coming for a retest. I don't know. Still gonna wait. There's no retest when we need them. What about your CAD buys here? But I don't like it just because it is also another zone here.
Yeah, when I look back, I had the chance to enter EuroCAD or EURUSD, and EURUSD would have the better option because it's working out right now.
Yeah, but both coming from another support,
Yeah,
so
I
they were
didn't
both
see that
risky.
on both. I didn't see that before.
We'll see. No, it's stuck in this range. I'm not gonna look for a trade there. See, not even GJ didn't make at least a small pullback. Straight push to the downside.
Yeah, I closed all on. Loss.
Look at EJ, wow, this was crazy. What a move. NZD CAD broke. I don't have NZD CAD, but let's take a look. NZD CAD, it broke and it's retesting. I don't know about NZD CAD. Looks like I have a resistance here. Let's see what it is. Yeah, we have another zone right here. Plenty of rejections. Wow, so very strong. Wow, if we go back, it is even stronger. Skipping this. You know, on the first time, this would be perfect. On the first retest, you know, this candle pulled back a little bit, not very much, but I guess that would be enough. How many pips there is? Yeah, around 2 pips. If you would enter in a 2 pips range, because we had these wicks, I probably would enter. Then you would catch this first move, but now it's a second time, and the 4 hour is a big rejection from another strong zone. So we better just switch to another pair because it's too risky. USD CAD once again, no retest. It's almost to the next zone. Seven pips almost.
Next hour maybe on EJ, sorry.
Next hour on EJ. Of this zone?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see. I would say EURUSD would be better than EJ. We have a clean support here. If we do break it, we have a nice range to the downside. Yeah, let's wait and see. It's about time. USD CAD disappointed us. See, 8 pips already. If would make the retest, we would be 15 pip in profit right now. But it just they're not giving chances. Should not give chances. Now, if price comes from here to make the retest, of course we're not comfortable to take the trade. You know, unless we break above this last high here and we close above, then we might consider taking the retest of this zone here. But we'll see what happens. It was clean because we didn't have anything on left to stop us here, so it would be a clean trade. No retest, no retest. Looks like USD only did a retest, the pair that we don't trade. Short on NZD US dollar. Short. Okay. Where? Because we are right at support right now. It is a pretty risky trade that you're taking.
There could be an option for next hour if we close in the range again.
Here's the CAD.
No, NZD USD.
Oh, yeah, we'll see. We'll see because the 4-hour level is a little bit lower on NZD US dollar. See where the 4-hour candles are closed?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna need to close all the way below this to have a trade on NZD US dollar. But I'm thinking about USD CAD. If it's gonna continue like this, we might close above this zone.
Yeah, I have marked USD CAD, NZD USD, EU, and EJ right now, so I will watch out for them. Oh, we can get in. Okay.
AUDJPY also, it might break this consolidation box. We'll see. Good chances right now. Coming strongly. If we manage to close below, we might have a good trade. Can you show Euro USD, Euro CAD, Euro NZD? I showed them all. Just go a little bit behind, last 5-10 minutes, and you can see we did go. There's nothing on them right now. Wow, very nice push. For the 4-hour closes like this, coming all the way as this rejection, breaking support, this would be an epic trade. GBP AUDC, the only problem is with GA, it's that makes deep retests. Here's an example here. 20 pip push into the zone, then it gives you the pips you want, but it just needs a bigger stop loss. See, then 30 pips to the downside. It's too volatile, that's all. So let's see. Pairs I'm looking for are all here. So whichever gives me a chance, I'm gonna consider it. And right now, USD CAD might give us a break above here. Erman, did you look at UJ on the daily? Because I think it did a break and retest pretty nice at a good level. Or is it coming to the weekly famous level again? Yeah, it's been here for a pretty long time. If we break this, we might have a very nice trade. CUJ. So daily. Yeah, see the daily, it did a pretty nice break and retest. Closed above, below, sorry. Did a retest and all the way to the downside. On the weekly, we have that big support. We'll see what happens. Okay, let's see USD CAD right now. Buys at this level or done. Didn't give us a retest here. So we're gonna look for buys after we break this level now. Change of plans. We have change of plans right now.
Bro, if EuroCAD is working out now, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry. Don't cry. Thing is, EuroCAD is a mess. Look, if it didn't respect the level here, now it's not respecting the level again because it should get rejected from support or rejected from resistance here. So it's not respecting it either way. That's the bad thing here. And this is a sign when a pair is not good to trade.
Yeah. It would look so good if it would respect the level where I took the trade.
Yeah.
Well, it would look better. Thing would be better.
EA, just like I said, guys, EA is coming from a strong support. There's no trade for me here. If I see price coming from a zone like this, and I want to take a trade on this zone, I would be very afraid that I would end up in a big fake out. Look how strong this zone is. So I would rather stay away. Look at the 4 hour, you can spot it right away. This 4 hour support, and this is the zone that you're waiting for. On the 1 hour is barely a breakout, even though it is the breakout because it closed below. But I would just stay away. Your JPY is melting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last 5 4-hour candles are bearish. It's not stopping. It's not stopping. USD CAD is about to make a new high here. Do you use trend lines? Well, we don't really need them, but sometimes we put them there. It's not that they make much of a difference in our chart or in our decisions to take a trade. It's a matter of time now. Wow, GBP pairs are dropping hard. Look at GBP USD. What a drop. I can tell you one thing that GBP pairs have been very unstable lately. You just look at the charts and you can see right away it's been a mess. But we'll see if GU does this, it's gonna be very nice. This is a very strong support. Just look at it on the left. If we manage to close on the 4 hour, that would be even better. But a break below this would be a massive move to the downside, and it would give us some massive pips. That would be crazy. But let's see if it's gonna break. We might just get rejected once again. What else? EURUSD also can be a good breakout. Hopefully, right now, unless it doesn't go straight to the next zone. But if it stays like this, we're gonna have a retest and some continuation. And the USD CAD, I don't see anything else right now. Friend of mine has been holding USD CHF since
Now
Friday.
I'm happy that I closed EC EuroCAD.
Great, great.
I mean, with this strategy, if it doesn't really hit your stop loss, you can get out easily without like having a big loss.
Yeah, very
But you
true.
have to be patient
Yeah, very true. Most of the time, it's a good way
because you
to
need to make
avoid
the
loss.
decision. Am I gonna close now the loss, or am I gonna risk it to hit my stop loss? But I could maybe close with a lower, like with less loss.
Yeah, most of the time, you're gonna have a chance to exit at break even. But you don't get that chance every every time, and also depends what stop loss did you use. Did you give the trade more room to breathe in case if it's a fake out or not? So they play a role. So a guy asking that a friend of him has been holding NZDCHF since Friday. He's been running a loss since then, but his mentor keeps telling him to hold. Send a chart, maybe we can see where is his sell. Bay 2, don't worry, don't worry. Let me see this one. 10 pips, maybe it was not enough on your CAD, even though when you take it, you don't expect for it to go against you, so you can use a bigger stop loss. But in this case, you can see where the breakout candle is. It's almost at support where it started. So stop loss above the breakout candle doesn't really need to be because it's too close. You need a bigger stop loss. Then to use a 10 pip stop loss, was this enough I think it might been enough. Around 10 pips, yeah. The same, probably I would do the same. That's also where the next zone is. But even at 15 pip stop loss would be still also enough. But yeah, it's not that you did a mistake by using only 10 pip stop loss. But it is what it is. It is done. The first mistake was taking it because it was coming from another zone. That was the mistake. Yeah, I can see. I just don't know how you guys didn't see this, because there was so many rejections.
Yeah, I thought the support that we broke was more like,
Stronger.
yeah, strong and also more interesting, you know. So if it breaks, I thought it will not go back because of all this break.
Yeah, if you look at it, was a good breakout, but EuroCAD is on the same category as GBP/AUD, so it is very volatile, and coming from another zone just made it worse.
Genau, zugeben, oder? Wallah, mir ist das egal, weil
How many pairs do you trade? I trade these pairs that I have on left. What's your view on EuroCHF? I don't trade EuroCHF, but I'm gonna give it a quick look here. See, EuroCHF is a mess, so what we do here is we just go all the way and delete it right away because nothing is happening there. Just nothing happening. AUD CAD is coming for a retest. What should we do? Do you guys want to take this or not? But now it's coming for another zone, even though I think we're gonna have a small rejection at least. That's the only problem. That is the only problem here. That price is coming from another zone. But man, this looks so clean. It looks so clean. Just didn't have to go all the way to the upside. If we would have this retest right away here. GU also is pushing below the support. Hopefully we get a 4-hour breakout. That would be great. But let's see. Man, I like AUD CAD so good. So good. If it rejects, okay, let's see. Is life expensive on Kosovo? Not that much. If you want to make it expensive, it can be expensive. So it just depends how you want to live. It doesn't matter how cheap a country is. If you want to live expensively with big expenses, then you can do it. Everywhere we go, there will be expensive things. Of course, you have money, you can spend it. And the US dollar is about to close back in the range, if we can say, but I'm not interested on it. I'm more interested on GBP US dollar because it might give us a 4-hour breakout, but we're gonna need a clean one. And I think USD CAD will be my trade here because it looks the best. It looks the best. We have more room to go to the upside on USD CAD. We just need a break like this. That's all. Erwin, yeah. Let's see. There's a pretty strong level on EJ on the 4-hour, and if it breaks, it can be pretty nice. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Here it is. Here it is. But it is rejecting right now. It is rejecting right now. We'll see how it closes, so that's what matters. After the candle close, we'll come and see what happens. USD CAD is the best right now. Have you ever been to Italy? No, not yet, but hopefully very soon. How many trades you made on a copy trade? On the copy trade, there have been around 3 trades, I think. Or 2. No, 3. 3 trades. We are in profit 0.56%. Nothing big yet because we didn't get too many opportunities lately. But we're just waiting for a good setup to make a quick 1%. We have a lot of people, copying the account, so we have to give them some nice trades, not some stupid trades. Every trade is going to be there. You're going to see here. It's going to be clean. We need a safe and good setup. Which level should we take in the retest? The one that I'm saying for a few minutes here. This level here. That's the level. If you go on the left, you can also spot it pretty easily. These rejections here, this small support that was created before. See these rejections? So it is the same. If we manage to close above, we are clear to go. Or maybe it's just going to reject and close back in the range and give us no chance. But we'll see. GBP-USD, yeah, GBP-USD is pretty good, but we'll see what happens, how it's going to close. It's going to be important. This 4-hour level is very strong. See how it's rejecting. It's not going to be easy. If it breaks, it's gonna be very nice, but hopefully it does. Because if it stays like this, it's nothing. It would be just another rejection. UJ, yeah, we can take a look at UJ, but nothing much really happening. We broke below this support on the 1 hour and the 4 hour, but we didn't really get any retests. Now, if it comes for retest, it's going to be pretty risky, if I can say, because it is coming from another zone. The weekly also, it is massive support, so we'll see what happens. If the 4 hour comes, we might get a break and retest. This was one, and this was another one on the 1 hour. Too many zones. This is why we stay away from UJ, because it is very messy. It is very messy. Joseph, yes, we do call live trades. You can watch the previous webinars. You can see what we do here to have more information. USD CAD can be good. It's waiting. Let's see if we have any news coming up. We have some USD CAD later on in 5 hours, so there's plenty of time till then. Nothing to worry about. And some USD news in 3.5 hours. So right now we are clear. We are clear to take USD CAD for another 4 hours. Yeah, sure. USD CAD is pretty clear. My resistance is based on this level here. You can see all these rejections on the left, so it is the same here too. Price also got rejected around 2-3 times before, came all the way down. This is also a daily level, so this is one of the reasons why we had such a big rejection to the downside. This is also a daily level, and you can see on the left, if we go you can see how price rejected a few times on this level. If we go even more on the left, see if we can find anything. It is too far, but let's go to the daily. See, this is support or this resistance that we're waiting for a breakout. It is a daily level too. That's why we had this pullback in the first place. Just look left, look at all these candles. So if we manage to close above on the 1 hour, then we have a good break. We can take the retest hopefully. So let's wait and see. But only if there's a good breakout. If it closes like this, I don't like it. I'm gonna need a good break because it is a daily level. So a daily level with a 2 pips breakout is not good at all. Gonna need a better breakout. Morning fun. Fun is here. Bring some fun. Let's see, GU coming back down again. See how it's gonna close. The only problem about GJ, I think, is GU. Sorry. The only problem of GU is that we have a very big 4-hour wicks here, and we need a clean break below this support, and I don't know if we're gonna get it. But when we're gonna get this breakout, I think when the retest comes, it might come a little deeper, you know, to these candles to make the retest, then continue down. But we will see. Let's see what breakout we're gonna have. See what range this. Yeah, it's a 10 to 15 pips range. So we might have a little bit of drawdown when we get a breakout here. Then when it comes for retest. We'll see. I prefer USD CAD just because it has less, you know, it doesn't have all these big 4-hour wicks. But anyway, yeah, I was hoping also for a retest here, but it didn't give us. It went straight to the next zone, fortunately. But you know, this was an easy trade. We just needed a retest here, and we didn't get it. Now we're looking for a break of this zone. Yeah, USD CAD is pretty good. Most of the time it doesn't disappoint, rarely happens. But yeah, did disappoint us because it didn't make a retest. That's all. I think USD is breaking too. Let me check. Yeah, it is breaking too. Well, let's see how it's gonna close. GU needs to close good below. We don't need a weak breakout here. If the breakout happens on USD CAD, it is a good idea to go all the way to this next zone here. Oh, USD CAD is going to be a 4-hour close too. Perfect. We're going to have a 4-hour breakout too. And we can continue more to the next zone. See, last time price was here and closed a little above, went straight to the next zone. So we can have the same thing again. Take profit would be probably this zone first, and that is a, how many pips we have? Almost 20 pips, so around 15 pips maybe. Stop loss would be around 10-12 pips, no need for more. And take profit around 15 pips to the next zone here, or almost 20. We'll see how it goes. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. Let's see. Waiting. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Do you guys know where you can find some, good stuff for streaming, overlays or something like that? No way the cat is rejecting. Gonna have a stupid close, just a little above maybe. And G also is not closing below. Looks like it's gonna stay above this level. We might have a better close later on, but this would be the best because it's 4 hour. Now for the next 4 hour, it's gonna need another 4 hours for waiting. No way.
Sad, bro. If this closes like this, you wouldn't take the trade, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Cause
What do you think about NU then? Because NU is closing pretty good in the range.
NZD US dollar. Yeah, NZD US dollar
Also
looks
4 hour
good.
close.
4 hour, yeah. We see. Yeah, also the 4 hour. We see the daily too. Look, I don't know what to say about the US dollar. I mean, we are back in the range. We are back in the range. And just like we did reject before, now we can reject when it comes for retest. We have a small support also here, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll consider taking sells since the 4 hour closed also if we come for a retest, we might have a good chance. Let's see what. Yeah, it's not a good close. Look, it's only 1.5 pips, 1.6, 1.7 pips close above. It is not enough. GU is not enough also. Still above support. GJ, let's see GJ. GJ is the same, there's nothing yet. CAD JPY might give us a trade if it comes for retest at this level. Other than that, see Euro NZD rejected all the way up. GCAD, nothing. EuroCAD, B2, EuroCAD did respect the level. Good
Yeah,
sign.
so we could have taken the
Buys.
other side, but it's messy, right?
Yeah, it had another zone here, that's why I didn't think of buys. AUD CAD got rejected. We are very unlucky. We are very unlucky lately. Okay, so Euro USD, just look at it. It's not a good close again. Not a good close again. Nothing much. EJ also got rejected. It didn't break. We have a break though on EA. We have a break on EA. Let's see. Let's see. If we get a retest at this zone, maybe we have a good chance. Yeah, I can see this level on NU. That's what I said. I'm not very, excited about NU. Even though we are back in the range, that's the thing, and this can be just the middle zone, and we know that the middle zone is usually a minor zone. That's the thing, and we'll see. Also, we have a 4-hour close below this, but we will see. Daily can reject to the upside. That can happen too. You know what I'm thinking is that if we would close below this level, we would have way better chances, because that's also the daily level, this daily level here. And if the current daily candle goes below the previous one, that would be massive and a very good sign for price to continue even lower than that. But we'll see. I think this is just a consolidation box, even though we can also reject when it comes for retest. Because see, we had plenty of rejections. We had a breakout, we had a retest, price went up, got rejected twice, then the 4-hour comes all the way down, closes back in the range. So what it makes sense is a retest and some continuation to the next zone. Even though we do have some zones here, but maybe we can count them as minor zones in when you compare to these other zones. And you can see the rejections that we had every time we were here. And from here, there was nothing mostly, just a zone in between. EA also, that's also another zone. Yeah, plenty of zones. What a messy market. October's been very messy. Euro JPY rejection is strong support zone. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that you should buy Euro JPY. Isn't Euro USD CAD good on the 4-hour? It's not good. It's not good because we had only a 1 pip breakout. So look, this is too small. If we want to take a trade there, we're going to be risking it. We're
Euro
going to
AUD is
be
probably
risking
coming.
it. Which one?
Euro AUD.
Yeah, Euro AUD. But our friend found another resistance on Euro AUD. There's another zone here. See this one?
Oh.
Too many zones, too many zones. USD CAD was perfect. It's a shame we didn't get a retest because we finally had a trade without any traffic on the left. And we didn't get it. It is a shame. AUD JPY couldn't break again. One more rejections. EuroCAD is coming again. Who's gonna trust EuroCAD? Nobody. EURNZD barely closed above. If would close, we would count maybe as a 1 hour breaking retest, but too small. We can see a retest on CAD JPY. This is a 4-hour zone. And this one here. Since we have a close, we have another support around here. GJ didn't give us enough good confirmation. Also GU did close just above. Now it might push all the way down, who knows. Aussie dollar back in the range. Aussie dollar back in the range. You know, all these pairs are stuck in consolidation. But one thing I know that once they break, we're gonna have some massive moves. Just hopefully get a retest because sometimes it happens they go without a retest. They are stuck. I was really hoping for at least Euro US dollar, but just look at it. It just closed above, then next candle goes and fills the wick. If this would close just below here to give us 3-4 pip breakout, we'd catch this moves easily. But just not giving chances. Yeah. This week has been garbage. We've caught like here and there small trades, but it's nothing. It's nothing what we are used to do. There were webinars when we had 2, 3 trades, or 4, or even more. One day we had 5 setups. We caught 3 and 2 were at the same time. Were almost 5 trades. Now we're not even getting one. It is too messy. No retests, weak breaks. When we have a good breakout, then it doesn't come for retest. When you have a small weak breakout, then you get a retest. Sometimes you are coming from another zone, sometimes a daily. There's a lot of things, but we need to be patient. We need to be patient because sooner or later we'll get a trade. Yesterday we got one. It was small, but just to say that we didn't get anyone any trade. We got one. Is this the first time in your trading career? First time of what? No, no, it's not the first time, of course. We've had these kind of times before also. We've had these kind of weeks before also. There was weeks when we didn't get much setups. There were weeks when we had so many trades we couldn't trade all of them. That's how much there was on the market. But sometimes just a period of time when this market's going to be pretty slow. But I'm hoping that after the elections, we're going to have some good movements. Hopefully we're going to get some nice moves. I mean, once elections are done, somehow we're going to get at least a direction. At least we're going to get a direction, and we know then what to look for. Right now it's just a mess, nothing yet. AUD CAD got rejected, damn it. 11 pips. What's the target about for GU after the breakout? Well, it's a very big range for GBP/USD when it breaks. There's plenty of room to drop. I think the first target is going to be this next support, which is pretty strong also. And that next support is 40 pip range. It has a 40 pip range all the way to the next zone. Yeah, last time we had some wild moves on USD pairs and on gold. Last time that we had elections. Do you still make any emotional decisions at this point on your trading career? Do you still feel anxious after executing, and how did you make that go away? Look, this thing, I think it's all also about personality that you have. You know, I was always patient, and somehow that also did good for me in trading. And no, I'm not anxious at all right now, even though we're not having trades. You know, as long as you don't lose, we're still good. We are still waiting for our chance, and whenever that chance is gonna come, we're gonna be here to take it. You know, there's nothing wrong with us right now. We're still good. We are following our rules, that's all. We are waiting for the market to meet our rules. And once they meet with each other, we get a chance to enter a trade. So right now we're not getting it. We are getting some, but just small ones. And the fact that I have experience, it doesn't you know, I know what happens most of the time. I know that this is only, you know, this is only a period of time. I know what happens most of the time on the market, the whole year, you know, in a whole 12 months, there's gonna be 1 or 2 or 3 months of, you know, hard times in the market. So I've said before, as long as we follow our rules, as long as we try to uh, good to use good risk management is going to keep you safe, or it's going to keep you in this industry for the long term. So all we need is patience, 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 because we have seen every time that we've waited this long, we got what we wanted. It just took time. That's all. The setups are going to come. The important thing is that we have the skills. So whenever the chances come, we have the skills to get that chance. Now, chances doesn't come every day these days, on the last days, but they're going to come sooner or later. It's just about a matter of time.
there is a great rejection of Euro AUD. Fortunately, there was another.
Yeah, the thing is, we are stuck in between these zones, even though we had a good rejection. I mean, this is a strong zone, and this is also a strong zone. Both of them are strong zones. No. Yeah, see, all of them fell to wicks. It just didn't give us the chance. That's the thing. But I mean, I think just this time before elections, and after this, we're gonna be done, and we're gonna have some nice moves. And also Aussie dollar, the way it's going, it can give us a very nice trade, maybe New York session, if we break this big consolidation box. That can be very possible. So just a matter of time now. AUDJPY, yeah, AUDJPY is very good also. I'd rather take AUDJPY than Aussie dollar. It's the rejections are in just one level. We have a clear zone. We have clean support. Once we break, we know for sure where we're going. The next target. You entered USD CAD, NZD US dollar, GBP USD, Euro AUD. They're all blue. Well, I can say that's over trading. But congrats. Congrats. Hopefully it goes well for you, but that's not how we do it. Did you always trade with strategy? Yeah, most of my trading career. Not always, till I found it. But once I did, I didn't change, which is almost 3 years now. First year I spent trying to find a strategy, and once I found it, I just stick to it. Every single day, same strategy: break and retest, break and retest, break and retest. So that's it. GBPUSD is currently pushing down. If we manage to close like this, but if we go straight to the next zone, that would be a shame. Another wasted opportunity. Not wasted because we are here, but just not getting the chances that we want. No, no mentors. I didn't, unfortunately. If I had a mentor that would teach me break and retest, that would be great, but I had to find it by myself. Having a mentor is always good. Having someone to tell you what to do, in some case, to not repeat your mistakes or mistake that your mentor did, it's good because you can just avoid these mistakes that were done before. Did Raja help you? Yeah. Thing is, I took things from Raja, from Uncle Ted, from others also. I took things, little things, but always stuck to my strategy. Before I used also EMAs. If you look at my charts from before, I used EMAs, but I stuck with my break and retest always. I created some rules for myself. That's why I trade 1 hour and 4 hour. I don't trade lower time frames because it just feels more safe, and less complicated. Yeah, I traded with EMAs before. I traded with EMAs. You can look go through my posts from before, and you can find it. Do you speak slowly in your own language too? Yes, I do. I do speak slowly. It's just a language that doesn't need to be spoken too fast. Like Spanish people speak so fast. When a language is not your first language, then of course you speak slowly because you choose the words one by one, and that's why you can see right away when someone is not, let's say, from America, because they speak very fast. It's their own language, that's why. And people who this English is not their first language, of course they speak slowly. They have to think first. AUDJPY, yes, shooting to the downside. Hopefully get a breakout. Hopefully. 1 hour at least, because the 4 hours just opened and they're not gonna get a 4 hour breakout yet in maybe the next hours. But right now we are waiting for a break below this. Oh yeah, meditation.
AJ is so slow.
Well, it's not that slow though. It's moving pretty good. See, it's almost 10 pips below the support. Maybe I should start some meditation, voice, make some videos and speaking wise words. Who knows? Maybe I'll make a career on Fiverr. Yeah, with these market conditions, we can all get to sleep. Sleep for an hour and wake up on the last 10 minutes every hour. Just set some alarms. Today
I'm really watching Euro USD and Euro
Yeah.
JPY.
What's happening there?
They're moving good, but I mean on Euro USD, yeah, there is a zone, but on Euro JPY it looks more clean. It looks like it will break that zone.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, and there is a problem on the left side, but I consider this as a fake out because all the other wicks are closing on that level where you have your support.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think I'm gonna choose AUDJPY here. I think this is gonna be my trade. Yeah, last time a trade, I don't know. We can search it on YouTube. You can search on YouTube. So yesterday we didn't have a trade. So before that, did we have a trade? No trade. Or we did. No, see, last trade was 2 days ago on NZD US dollar. This was the last trade, and NZD US dollar did push to the upside, but I think it didn't give us enough pips. So it was around the 7-8 pips. It just didn't fill the whole range because it was small, and we needed at least 10 pips. Then it was at break even. So let's wait. Maybe today we're gonna get one. What do you think about 1-minute entries with higher time frame key levels? I don't know, to be honest. I don't use them, but I know people that use them, so it can be pretty good if you know how to do it. If you know how to do it, it can be pretty good. Let's just find the last time we had a good big, we caught some big pips. Because in the last 2 weeks there was no big trade here. We had Euro USD, yeah, this was good. This went around 20 pips at least. This was pretty good. But before this, we had some nice trades. What is this? This was AUD US dollar. AUD US dollar was pretty nice. We had a very nice rejection, went all the way to the downside, the 4-hour 2. Yeah, this was a good trade. But we also had some big ones. Not gonna spend too much. Well, that might be true. Maybe a U.S. session or New York session it's having better setups. How big breakout? I think this would be enough. Even a 5 pip breakout would be enough, I think. I think even a 10 pips, 5 pips, sorry, would be enough. Just waiting. I'm just waiting to see what happens. USD CAD straight to the next zone. My God. Why is this happening? See, not a good break, straight to the next zone. Good break, straight to the next zone, no retest. It's not that we're not having good moves, because we're having good moves, but we're not having retest. That's the thing. That's the thing that annoys you. Not giving us retests. Yeah, I think ADJPY is going to be my trade. We have a good range to fill to the downside once it breaks, so it's going to be pretty good. Now, without waiting the retest, you're going to end up with early entries. Would you consider this 74.130 as a resistance? No, I think this is way bigger than this. That's just a small minor zone, which wouldn't have any impact on AUD/JPY. Grant, trading just breakouts without the retest, you're gonna end up most of the time with big drawdown, because it does retest. It's just a period of time. This is a period of time. This shouldn't take you to a point where you think, okay, I'm gonna change and start trading only breakouts, because this is just a time that we're not having much retest. But believe me, most of the time you're gonna have retest. I can find you millions, not millions, hundreds of examples. So just patience. We need to get through this time, and we're gonna get back to where it was, with good retests, with good movements. Why you didn't take ADJPY previous break? Which one? This one? I don't know if you're speaking about this one. If you're speaking about this one, is because price is coming from support. That's why. So we wanted a break below the support, a retest to continue down. And now we are having that. But I just have a feeling that next candle is going to open and get straight to the next zone. That can really happen. Or maybe even this candle straight to the next zone. We'll see. There's still some time until we have the breakout. And since we're speaking about breaks, I'm gonna take a small break. I will be back. Just a small break. Don't go anywhere because we're still waiting for a good setup here. We are back. We're back. Okay, let's see. We're gonna have a good close on Aussie dollar JPY. On AUD JPY, we're gonna have a good close, good breakout. This is around, yeah, more than 10 pips. And we're saying AUD JPY doesn't move. Look at it. 13 pips breakout. EA smashed that resistance that we were being afraid of. What a move. What a move. GU went straight to the next zone. Imagine 40 pips and no retest for us. 40 pips and no retest for us. And now AUD JPY is going straight to the next zone too. Hopefully get something. NZD US dollar is doing the same. It's right at support now. If we manage to break this support, we might have a good trade. But we'll see about that. Man. Oh, let me see, what is this? What is this? You guys haven't seen my C trader now. Look at it. It's customized with my logo behind. This is very cool. Look, USD CAD pushed all the way to the upside. Now, 1 hour, it hasn't let us nothing much. If it comes for a retest here, it's gonna be a big 4-hour retrace, big 4-hour pullback. So we'll see. Phil, like I've said before, pairs that are less volatile, even a smaller breakout still is good, like Euro JPY or like AUD JPY or Aussie dollar or NZD US dollar, and the GBP pairs need a better breakout, a bigger breakout, at least 10 pips, because we know that GBP pairs are more volatile. So we will see. Did you know you can set different take profits in CTrader? I'm still studying CTrader, but there are so many options here. CTrader better than MT5? Well, CTrader is better than any other platform. CTrader is amazing. So many chances, so many options you have here. So many good things. CTrader is perfect. see, trader is perfect. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. GJ, let's see. Yeah, we'll see about that. Let me check on my chart. Yeah. Magic keys work with CTrader? Yes, it does. It does work with CTrader also. AUD JPY is pushing straight to the next zone. What the hell is happening? There's no retest. It's just pushing and pushing and pushing. GJ, let's see GJ. Look at GJ. Didn't give us nothing. It's just pushing straight to the next zone. Yeah, I see what you were talking about of 1 hour of this level. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see about that. I mean, it looks strange. These levels are too far. I mean, no, I'd rather wait for retest of this zone than some continuation. Hopefully it comes. Not gonna look for a trade at this zone. I'm gonna look for a retest of this zone, 135.500, because that's a key level for GJ. And this is just another zone. Danny, yeah, if you don't feel comfortable, don't take any trades. It's really, I don't know what to say. There's no retest at all. All the good setups, they're just pushing and pushing without doing any retests. Here, Aussie dollar is that support. I wish Aussie dollar could give us something. GBP/USD still has more room to the downside. Still hasn't done the whole move. So if it does come for a retest, I'll gladly take it. Even though on the 1 hour we have a support here. Damn it. Damn it, GU. We have plenty of rejections here at this level here. Look at all this. Yeah, this is awesome. There's no retest at all. Just straight forward to the next zone. Now look at the AUD/JPY. Now we have a whole almost 15 pips pullback that we need to do. And it's going to be hard to come now all the way up to make that retest. Just have to sit tight and wait, because nothing much is happening. This might be a preparation for the elections. Look at USD CAD now. It closed also above this. Now Now it's gonna make a retest. This damn USD CAD, but now it's not good. Gold is melting also. Gold might move to the downside for a little bit more. It looks like it broke below this support here. You might see some more continuation, but who knows? Gold is very volatile. I'm testing gold. We'll see what it does. Maybe we can start to trade it later on again. But like I said, only on very safe conditions, on safe setups. Like when you have lots of rejection, like here, you get a break, you enter the retest. But not in this range here. It's not good. Look at GA, still at the same place. Yeah, ADJPY straight on next zone. Nothing happened here, fortunately. We'll see about GJ. I think I would take maybe a retest. If this 1 hour candle goes somewhere here, then next one comes for retest. We might have some more continuation. Man, it's been 3 hours and we didn't get any chance here. And that's very unlucky. We are very unlucky. Okay guys, I think there's nothing happening right now. Yeah, I'm strictly a retest trader, strictly. I'm gonna have to go now guys. Have a nice day, thank you all for coming here. We don't have anything today. If we're gonna have something, you're gonna see it on the CTrader account where I'm gonna be taking trades. If you guys are not there any yet, you can go check it out if you like it. To follow my account, you can go to copy and you can search for my account, or you can use this link here. So thanks everyone. Have a nice day. See you later on, and we'll see what happens, if we're gonna get any trade or not. Right now there's nothing really happening. We had some good chances, but didn't come for a retest. USD CAD. So we'll look for another trade later on. Hopefully we get one, and we will see. Nothing much. The market's pretty quiet right now. So for now, have a good day. See you tomorrow.